What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Short video today. We're just going to look at a spinning reel that I just picked up. It's wintertime, not a whole lot going on. I usually use this time of year to kind of organize some stuff and maybe go ahead and pick up a few things for the spring. So I've got this Daiwa Fuego spinning reel here. This is the LT 2500D And what that basically breaks down to is we've got a reel that's it's mag sealed, 6:1 gear ratio, weighs 7.2 ounces, 22 pounds of drag, 34.5 inches per crank, 6 bearings, and it will hold 160 yards of 12-pound line. Pretty awesome little reel, and the Fuego series, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it's a pretty affordable line of reels, usually coming in around that $100 range. And Daiwa's been making it for a while, and you'll see spinning reels, bait casters. You know, they do a full lineup for the Fuego series. Anyway, this one, what drew me to it? A couple of things. 2500 size. Not every company makes one of those. It's kind of an in-between size. It's not small, but it's not big either. It kind of comes in right around that medium size, or just under what I would say is a medium size spinning reel. And I just enjoy fishing that size. It has a really nice bail. In fact, I think Daiwa, they have a lot of these companies have names for their little features. Air bail, just a good feeling bail. I'm kind of picky on my spinning reels like that, and it's funny because I never really fish spinning reels, but when I do, I like to have a good feeling bail because I'm opening it and closing it every cast. You know, I want it to feel just right. So that's something that drew me to this reel. This little handle on here is pretty nice as well. It reminds me of a couple handles I've seen on higher end reels, Daiwa's, and there's a few Shimano's that have kind of a similar looking little handle like that. But that's kind of what drew me to it. Just a good feeling, solid spinning reel. It's not overly fancy. In my opinion, a spinning reel doesn't have to be. You know, and as I mentioned before, this is kind of a complementary reel to my arsenal. I usually fish bait casters, so I need, you know, my spinning reel. It's filling that role of when it's time for me to go to finesse stuff. I'm breaking this thing out. So I didn't want to go out and completely break the banks. So I wanted something, you know, a little cheaper, but was still good. And also, I'll be fishing this a lot in the kayak too. And I don't ever want to have super expensive gear in the kayak because there's always that risk of dropping it or something like that happening. So the Fuego was kind of the price point I was looking at. That lineup fits that. And it looks to be a really good quality reel. You can also fish this in saltwater, by the way. Saw a guy doing that in another video. So for you inshore guys, something to think about. Wish I could fish it today, but I actually don't have a rod for it yet. So if you guys are watching, you got some suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know your favorite spinning reel or spinning reel you like. I'm kind of looking at 7-foot medium or 6'10" medium light. That's kind of the range that I'm looking at for this reel. So go ahead and drop me a comment if you would like to on that. Anyway, go ahead and cut the video here. It's you know, it's good to be, you know, put some content back out there. I know I've been kind of slow with it. That's just kind of how winter goes. But I picked up a few new things, so we're gonna do a few lure videos and you know, get some new stuff here while we're waiting around for spring to show up, and we can get out there and start really catching some fish. If you guys are fishing in the winter, maybe you're somewhere where you ice fish or something like that, or maybe somewhere where it's warm enough that, you know, you can do some standard fishing. Let me know what you're catching. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed the Fuego. Looks good so far. Can't wait to get on the water. Hopefully you've gotten a good look at this up close in case you're interested in it. Looks to be a cool reel to me. So go check that thing out. And go catch you some fish if you can. If not, let's get ready for spring.